unless you've been living under a rock, Donald Trump was just re-elected as president of the United States. And if you're someone who's dropshipping, this could legitimately make or break your business.
Together, we will make America great again.
So let's just cut to the chase. Trump has proposed tariffs on imports from China to address trade imbalances and also promote US manufacturing. And for dropshippers like you and I, this means that products sourced from China will come with higher import costs, which could impact gross profit margins and lead to higher shipping times, and ultimately this will impact your customer experience. This comes to me saying, what will happen to dropshipping in 2025 and beyond? So first and foremost, just higher product costs in general, right? Tariffs essentially mean that these products from China will be marked up more, right? Because the supplier's costs will simply be more. And this could no doubt squeeze margins, especially when it comes to lower ticket items selling from $15 to $40, which by the way is my sweet spot. Not to mention longer shipping times in general. Tariffs will basically impose bottlenecks and issues when it comes to customs, the actual product being shipped out before it goes into transit. This can undoubtedly lead to more customer complaints, resulting in chargebacks, refunds. Essentially what I'm saying is your customer is probably not gonna with the experience. Talking about customers, customer price sensitivity is something else to really take into consideration because of all of this. With rising costs, of course, you need to mark your products up more, but this may deter price sensitive customers. Hear me when I say this, but this will be your opportunity to stand out when it comes to quality and branding overall, and that all starts on your storefront. What I recommend doing is having your stores entail a more premium look. When a customer lands upon your store, you want to make sure they gain a sense of confidence and trust. And I've been talking about this on my channel since about 2020 or 2021. I call it micro branding. And this will allow your store to compete more on quality solely on price. If you want to learn more about micro branding, again, I'm not going to waste your time for the purpose of this video. Click on this link right over here and it'll exactly show you on how I design my store step by step to ensure that I am competing on quality and not just pricing. The other thing I recommend doing is maybe shifting to more mid-ticket products, right? Selling between $50 to $150. Now there's plenty of products in all niches across the board in this price range, okay? Home improvement, beauty, makeup, you get the point. It's just shifting your preference. Customers in this tier range usually have more spending power and or disposable income, if you must say. And last but not least, don't stay so glued to only Chinese suppliers. A lot of my buddies who sell clothing, they are going to India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, to Vietnam. So that is something that you might be able to do as well. And just food for thought, this is something y'all should be doing from the get-go as a good practice, but now this is going to be an absolute must, is be very clear, very precise about your shipping times, okay? Or your processing, shipping, and delivery times on your actual product page. Be more proactive in actually getting to your customers on social media or your email. The more volume that you're gonna do, you're gonna get dozens and dozens of emails per day. Go ahead and hire your little cousin or your little niece and nephew as an intern and pay them a few bucks an hour, or go to Fiverr, Upwork, or one of my favorites to find virtual assistants or VAs, onlinejobs.ph is also great. Again, really start treating it like a real business. Don't just focus on the winning product. Finding those creatives, setting up ads, boom, cashing in. You have to make sure that you have the right fundamentals and systems set in place to really not only scale, but also make sure that the longevity of the product will be there while having decent profit margins, okay? Which can be anywhere between 15 to 25% when it comes to the dropshipping game. I encourage y'all to push proactively rather than be discouraged. Viewing tariffs is really a way to push for long-term business improvement. There's a difference between being just a good dropshipper versus being a good entrepreneur. So, ladies and gents, adapt and pivot where and when needed, because at the end of the day, all it really is the survival of the fittest. With that being said, your boy's out. Peace.